Pork.
What?
You have a furlough now for a little bit at your house. Why don't you go meet somebody
On Magnolia.
on Magnolia? Bring
My
them.
apartment's a mess.
Bring them back.
Bring them back here
Clean
to the
it.
carpet.
Clean it, and then go bring somebody.
One of my roommates has a lot of his stuff out there.
And show him how to do-
He constructs car stereos, and he's got a lot. It makes me so mad. But I can't complain because I haven't been there in 5 months.
Well, he's probably like living like. How many people do you live with again?
3.
Oh, wow.
How do you deal with that? Like, it was fine when I was in school.
I haven't been there in 5 months.
No, you dealt with it before. Like you've dealt with it a lot longer than I have. I did it for the time I was at UT.
You save money.
And then I got my own place, and then I moved in with somebody down the road, but one person that I'm very familiar with. I don't see how.
I'm very familiar with.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can do that living with just 3 total stranger people.
Who cares? You save money.
But getting back to what I was talking about, go get your Magnolia girl, bring her back to the house, and show her how to do the hokey pokey without your hands and feet.
I'm going to start calling his girlfriend Maggie.
Maggie?
The Magnolia girl.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
no.
Like, Pork, how's Maggie doing?
How's Maggie? How are things with Maggie, Pork?
What's going on with Maggie?
Let us know. How are things? Tell us. Right now.
Well, she tried to stab me the other day.
Does she? And she smokes crack.
She asked me for a hug and stole my wallet.
She's got front poo, so she's right up your alley.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she doesn't like to play D&D with older men.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause it gets weird.
That's weird.
Not weird enough for you, but it was too weird for her.
Well, it was my childhood best friend. All of a sudden, his uncle shows up talking about killing squirrels and the government shutdown. Or no, the collapse of the American economy and how he would survive.
You're making it sound like it took place this afternoon.
I know, right? Maybe
But it wasn't. It was like 8 years ago.
8? Really?
It was like 2010. Yeah.
Really?
2010, 2011.
That's when this happened? Was just a few years ago? Like, I was picturing early 2000s, mid-2000s.
No, this is like when I was 20.
Like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was still impressionable.
See, Maggie don't play that.
Hey, we got a good story, even though I said I had no stories. We got a funny scenario. There.
Oh, God. Pork.
What?
Pork. You realize every favorite moment from last week's All Talk show was about you, right?
I'm sure it was. Yeah, we know 4 out of 5 of them were.
Yeah,
me.
4 out of 5 of them they were. Yeah.
I mean, he has a whole year to come up with gems.
He does.
See, he doesn't realize the gems he has.
Yeah, and they just happen.
Yeah.
That's the thing, is that you don't understand what you do. He never understands what he does.
No.
They just happen.
Because it's just my routine.
This is
daily
just my
routine.
life.
This is my daily life, man, and you're making fun of
It's
it.
comic gold, but whatever.
It is.
Comic gold to 2 people.
I don't know. And like the 4 listeners.
Yeah, and the 4 listeners.
You do amazing things, Pork, for everybody, and you don't even understand that you do it. Which, by the way,
I just hope Maggie knows who she has.
right? We had so
Hope
much.
she'll appreciate me for who I am.
We had so many great things from last week's show. Normally, I post about 4 segments on our pages. That's about that. I did 6 this go around. That's usually the max. Like, I don't do any more, but I had to do 6 segments this last week because we had so many gems just from last week. Just from last week's All Talk show. It was amazeballs.
Our next special is the
Anti-Valentine show. I guess that will be on
The Maggie edition.
The Maggie edition.
For the love of Maggie.
I got a little excited there.
I
Sorry.
literally need to find a 90s song with Maggie in it. Hold
That's
on.
right.
Find a cover of a 90s cover of Maggie May by Rod Stewart.
I'm
Sure, it's out there somewhere.
So that will be
Possibly.
on late night Friday night, February 8th or 9th, however you look at it. Late night Friday night, February 8th. Early Saturday morning, February 9th. That will be the Anti-Valentine's show. I look forward to it. That'll be a lot of fun.
There's a song.
Sleepy Maggie.
Which
What's going on? What's that humming noise?
It's a song.
That's your
okay,
song
okay.
to your,
It's
to
called-
your girlfriend.
It's Ashley McIsaac.
Yeah.
Sleepy Maggie.
Like, you yeah. It's his song.
Like, give me a sleepy Maggie.
I have no idea how it goes.
We don't know. We're not familiar with it. We just found it. We were listening to it, and then you were like, "What's that sound?" Like an old man. Like an old man. I said, "Get off my lawn!"
There's a kid playing a guitar. A woman's waking up.
Oh, it's probably very typical 90s faux art, I guess.
It really is.
Everybody took their music videos really seriously in the 90s.
Yeah,
they did. It was
a really deep meaning with a lot of.
I was getting ready.
Kid.
I was getting ready to say it was the last decade, but it was the second to last. There were a lot of good 2000s videos too. It was towards the end of that decade though that they gave up, and now it's just like, here's my song. I'm gonna do a video for it. Done.
Exactly.
That's what most of them do. That's it. Literally, what I just did.
They go done.
Done.
All right. So for next week, we will all be here to chill.
Everybody be back.
Yep.
Yep.
Bye.
Smells like 90s rock and chill.